looks terrible outside. Yeah, it's been a while since I've made a video. Maybe I should do that. Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Sorry for not uploading in like forever, and I hope you all are doing well. Now, I spent a pretty good chunk of change on this computer back here. Well, actually right there. And well, I'm a high school student, I'm poor, okay? I don't make big purchases very often, and whenever I do, I usually regret it. Let's just be honest. Like, yeah, I just usually do, like a lot of us. But I actually don't feel ripped off with this. It's been great. It's been wonderful. I mean, it costs less than this guy here, which also, by the way, there's going to be a big story on this here shortly. All the problems I've had with it, Lenovo support, all that good stuff. I have no idea how it's all going to go down because, well, it's kind of just start happening. But anyway, that's not the subject of this video. But this costs way less and it is way more powerful. This computer here has a Ryzen 5 1600. I overclocked it to 3.8 gigahertz, all in the stock cooler. I've got a MSI B350M Gaming Pro motherboard in there. Haven't had any problems with that. Real cheap, excellent. Got 8 gigs of memory. I really want to update that to 16 because 8 gigs of memory is just not enough. Stay microphone, you better stay around. It's got a GTX 1050 because, well, I don't do a whole lot of gaming. I don't do a whole lot of intensive gaming. You want to know what 2 games I play? I play Minecraft and I play Fortnite. You deal with it, and that's about it. Okay? I've got a 120 gig Silicon Power SSD, real cheap, real good, works great. And then I've got 2 1TB hard drives. But the whole reason I built this is just because this here, okay, this just doesn't cut doing videos all the time. I can't believe I just said I do videos all the time. I don't do videos all the time. You stay microphone. I don't do videos all the time at all. So it's kind of funny for me to say that. But, I mean, I'm just going to show you this thing and all the cool stuff that I do with it. So now, the main thing that I built this for is definitely Premiere. As you can see, I mean, it does that great. Working with a 1080p 60 project, which is what I usually do. I usually upload in 4K just because it gives me more bitrate, but whatever. As you can see, everything works fine. Even that slide out animation I did, it all plays beautifully in the timeline here as I'm narrating. And 1080p 60 video inside of Premiere is no problem. However, that being said, inside of Premiere with videos 4K and beyond, because I do work with those, it's just a little bit stuttery. Although, if I drop the playback resolution down to half and play that again, it gets usable. If you use some effects, then it's gonna get down and going pretty slow, pretty quick. Now this project is really high. I mean, the resolution is like ridiculous. You can see it. I can't. My monitor's terrible, but yeah, you can see that there. Pretty crazy. Alright, so I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, this is a computer. You gotta play some games on it. Show us how well that works. Well, that's what I'm gonna do now. Fortnite, at a combination of epic and high settings, performs pretty well. While recording this, I got between 40 to 60 frames a second at 1080p, and when not recording, I usually get around 50 to 60. If you want to drop it down to medium, you can get a constant 60 on this all day and have a really smooth experience streaming and everything. It's a good experience, that's all I got to say. Now I think it's time to take a look at a couple of benchmarks, starting with superposition, a graphics benchmark by Unigine, which puts you through a strange, weird, sort of sciencey lab. My computer with a GTX 1050 scored 5,111, and just because I thought some of you would be interested, I also did a benchmark while recording, while I got the footage that's playing now, and I got 4,290, all at the 1080p medium preset. Also, if you're interested, this is really cool. You can download this totally for free, any of these things I'm showing, and you can compare them against my computer or any other computer or any results online. They're just some cool tools, any of these that I'm going to show you my results from here during this video. Now we're going to take a look at a very simple benchmark, which also has a very simple graphics benchmark, which I got running in the background. And that is Nova Bench. As you can see, I got an overall score of 2,247, and you can see them all there, everything individually. Once again, this is something you can get totally free from the internet and run it on your own computer to compare against mine or anyone else's or any other parts you might find online if you're trying to figure out what you should put in your computer. The next and final test we're going to be taking a look at is Cinebench R15. This simulates rendering out a complicated image in Maxim Cinema 4D, and this is highly regarded as the #1 productivity benchmark to run to figure out how well your computer is going to do with things such as 3D modeling and rendering out images. My particular system scores 1,219 CB on the multi-core CPU and 152 on the single-core CPU. Finally, we have the OpenGL test inside of Cinebench. This simulates how 3D modeling would work, and this is another thing that I do on this computer fairly often actually. And you can see that, I mean, in the video it looks perfectly smooth, and well, that's because it was. It scored 106.21 frames a second, and while recording this it got 80 something, so I mean it's still more than 60, so I mean it looks perfect to you on YouTube. But yeah, so there's that. It did really well there. So yeah, that concludes all these sort of synthetic tests I have done. Thanks for watching, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed this video, but it's been a lot of time making it. Sorry once again for it being so long since the last time I'd actually done anything, but I just want to talk about why I built this computer and also kind of how much I spent on this. Now, I built this in September of 2017, and at the time I spent $603.92. Wow, I spent a lot of money on that. But, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, after I did that, I realized this was quite a bit more than that, actually. And this is stuck as it is. Now, sure, maybe you get it portable and a battery and a nice keyboard built in and alright touchpad and a screen and questionable longevity for sure. Some dealings with Lenovo support will be coming soon. Yeah, so that'll be interesting. And, you know, there's been a lot of talk about, is it worth building a PC right now, here today, the way the market is? Because before it was absolutely awful. Now, this thing here, actually, isn't affected too much. Here, right now, July 1st of 2018, it'll cost $588.91 to build this. Now, the memory and the graphics card are both quite a bit more expensive. However, now that Ryzen 2 is out, the Ryzen 1 processor in here, Gen 1 is quite a lot cheaper. But value of this is great, and you can upgrade it, and you can change things, and like, unlike this is stuck. I mean, this has a i5 integrated graphics, 8 gigs of memory, which I could actually admittedly upgrade to 16. It's operating here, that's nice. And I could upgrade the SSD from 256 to 512 or 1 terabyte or whatever I wanted to if I was that crazy. But, I mean, there's nothing I can do that's going to make this edit video better. There's nothing I can do that's going to make this play games better. When this is obsolete, I'm just going to have to sell it to someone who does very light stuff and buy a new computer. Or more than likely whenever it falls apart. But, anyway, yeah, we expect a video with Lenovo support coming, because I've had so many problems with this, and, well, I'm hoping to get them fixed. But anyway, yeah, I really liked this, and it's been great. And, well, thanks for watching. So if you want to subscribe, you can go ahead and subscribe. If you don't. If you like the video, like it. If you didn't like it, dislike it. Let me know why. Give me suggestions on what you want to see next. And I promise it won't be a year before you see another video. But I'd like to upload monthly. Weekly is not going to happen. Twice a week, that's a little bit hard to think, but monthly is my goal, unless I'm really busy or something. I think I could do that. I spent a lot of time putting this together, like a lot of time. I know it's only a 10-minute video, but 1 minute of this video is over an hour of work. I mean, I probably spent 12-15 hours in total through scripting, working, which, yeah, this isn't, majority of this wasn't scripted, but some of it was. But anyway, I'm going to quit talking now. You can tell this part's not scripted. And say thanks for watching, and goodbye.